Hello everybody and welcome back to another Weather Guy video. Today we're going to be talking about a coastal storm to slam the East Coast midweek. I am using Tropical Tidbits on your left and Keynote on the right. My logo is made with Collage. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. And if you want extra content for those weather enthusiasts out there, make sure to go follow me on Instagram. Thank you, Pinterest and Working with Dog, for those photos. Now, Monday night, tonight, thunderstorm cluster, which is moving off the coast of Florida. And that'll continue to move off the coast of Florida. Even a second wave. Next, Tuesday, storm moves up the eastern coast, bringing rain to the coast and snow in the high elevations. So as we move up the coast, you can see all these thunderstorm clusters really getting together. I would not be surprised if this thing is named a subtropical storm, and you will too when you see how this is. We are seeing blues over here. These thunderstorms are going to turn into snow in the high elevations of South Carolina and North Carolina. As we continue moving up, more thunderstorms forming right on the coast. Then everything kind of gets organized right over here. These lines that's usually correlated to wind, but also pressure, starts to really form together right there. And then as we continue moving, look how tight those lines are now. We still have no low pressure yet, but look how strong this thing is. Moving into the north, bringing some snow down south. Now we move. Now you got a low pressure. Now as we continue to move north, it'll bring some snow with it. Then the snow kind of dissipates as this moves further away from the upper elevations. Then it just keeps churning, man. I mean, look how tightly wrapped this thing is. 984 millibars is very low for a storm like this. This is like, I think this is bombogenesis. Not sure, but it is definitely rapid intensification. Then as it keeps moving up, it's going to hit the southern coast pretty hard, right? It's going to hit Georgia with some lighter rain. Then really South Carolina, North Carolina are going to get hit hard with most of this. Virginia, a little bit. Then you got mostly light rain in Delaware, New Jersey, Long Island, Connecticut. Then all these thunderstorms are going to move on to Cape Cod with moderate rain inland, like in Boston and Providence, but light rain west of that in western Massachusetts, western Connecticut, New York City. Then as we continue moving north, those thunderstorms still rotating around Cape Cod, and snow starts to develop in the higher elevations of the northeast. Then as we keep moving north, more snow develops, and moderate rain starts to push on shore. Maine could see some, definitely like in eastern Maine, you could see some heavy snow totals from this as this thing just winds up so tightly. I mean, in the Maritimes of Canada, this is now Wednesday, storm skirts across New England and into Canadian Maritimes. I mean, this thing's going to, on Wednesday, it's going to start in Virginia. This is just how fast this thing's moving. And by noon, it's going to be past New Jersey, and most of the storm, which was hitting Virginia, is going to be in the Maritimes. That's how quickly the thing is going to move. But it's going to pack a punch, and we will talk about that punch soon. And then we'll also have this, but that will probably be a video later this week. Next up, wind. Wind is a huge thing with these possible tropical cyclones. I'm thinking maybe this can be subtropical. So as we click along here, a hurricane is in this red area. Tropical storm is in this dark red, like in this like pinkish red up here. That's hurricane. In this dark, deep like maroon, and this purple is where you got tropical storm energy. Now as we click along, you can see not much yet. Now as it starts kind of generating near South Carolina, here's your lighter res. There's your 40 mile an hour. That's probably like tropical depression type winds. Then as we move up the coast, past North Carolina, you get a tightly wound up storm. I'm going to stop right there. Those dark reds in a circle. This has the wind energy to be named a tropical storm. Personally, I think if they were to name anything, I'm not trying to like raise like hype for hurricane season already, but I mean I'm saying this has potential, but it'll probably be named subtropical. And then as it just moves, look at these winds on the southwestern side. Those are some hurricane force winds. Not even wind gusts. Then it kind of dissipates as it moves north, kind of spreads out. That's what usually happens with these storms in April. So there's your winds. Let's play a little recap for you there. Strong winds the Outer Banks are going to get absolutely hammered with this storm. If I was anyone out on these islands, the barrier islands in North Carolina, and even South Carolina, you have a wind and rain event similar to that of Florence. And of course, the winds aren't going to be as bad as Florence, but the rain, especially in South Carolina, is going to be devastating. And then it moves up and out. Next up, total accumulated precip. Let's zoom back over here. Now, quickly in South Carolina, you're going to get, I think this is by threes. So in South Carolina, you're going to get quickly that 1/2 inch to 2 inches of rain. And in the Outer Banks, you're going to see up to 6 inches of rain. And then in down East Maine, Cape Cod, Rhode Island, the Montauk area of Long Island, and then mostly same thing. Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina, you're going to see a widespread area of 1/2 inch to 2 inches, and even some areas seeing 2 to 6 inches, which is a lot of rain in a short amount of time. Then that all has to go somewhere, and we could be seeing quickly, with the winds pulling all the water out, some flooding similar to that of the Midwest. Not saying it's going to happen, saying it's a possibility. Total snowfall. This I'm just gonna show. There's not much snow. I mean, don't pay attention to this 4 inches on the coast, because that wasn't in the MSLP and precip. Inland, you could see 1 to 2 inches of snow in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Then in down East Maine, you can see 6 inches in spots, but mainly you're 1 to 3 inches. But then once this thing gets into really cold air in the Maritimes, you're seeing over a foot. And just this past weekend, we saw feet upon feet of snow in Canada from our last storm. Go check that out. It should be beneath this video. If not, just click on my logo and it should bring you to my channel. So, minor snowfall event. We might be looking at more of a snowfall event next video. But thank you guys for watching. Stay safe as always. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment in the comments section down below. I'm going to leave you with this playing a couple of times, and then I will see you guys next time.